It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol XBIT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. That question revolves around the fact that today was a very nice bounce. I think everybody can agree from the low point of where it was during that first 30 minutes to where it ultimately closed right there. Like I said, I think everybody could agree and say, yeah, you know, that was a nice little bounce on the bull's part. But that does lead to the very logical question of, but is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? Or in other words, just a fake move. There's nothing truly, genuine behind it. I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single point, and that point is down here at $3.80. Why is $3.80 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with genuine power, a bounce that is a true bounce, well, the price is going to keep on bouncing, right? The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, a bounce that's truly a bounce is not going to go back to where it was because that would be self-contradictory. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about $3.80. Any sort of closes below there, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price at that point in time? That's literally putting the price down in the range of the chart where the price was, during, the nasty portion of the morning. Whereas let's say the price pulls back here, bounces around, and then heads back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have the previous set down there. If you picture each of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do. It's going to make progress as time goes by. And in this case and situation, I am defining and quantifying the statement, make progress, as $3.80. Now, what about levels of resistance? If this upwards move is going to continue, where are some of these battlegrounds at? There isn't really any, well-defined, so I'm going to just try to split the difference here. I'm going to call it right here at $4.85. Again, I realize the price technically went above here a few times, but then there's other times where the price couldn't quite hit that area. So I'm just splitting the difference, but case in point, $4.85, yeah, that's kind of a gauge for level of resistance, but at the end of the day, any way you slice it, the key thing here is that the price needs to keep making progress forward and building higher bases, because as long as the price builds higher bases over time, then the chart will take care of itself, and that includes breaking levels of resistance. So whether you call resistance 485 or 5, the point being the price is making progress, then eventually those resistance levels will fall. So crazy day today, nice bounce. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this bounce? We shall see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.